Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some LUX support. She's incredibly overloaded right now and can hyper carry super hard. She got an additional 20% AP scaling on her R and 10% on her E. Give me that free gold, baby. It's a lot of free gold, really useful pinks for my teammate. Why help Invid when you can stand in a bush and watch me do the work? Anyways, for your best runes possible, take Arcane Comment with Mana Flow, Transcendent Scorch, Biscuits, Cosmic with double AP and armor. You can also play LUX mid lane. But there's no need. Up against Nunu support, that's trash. I wouldn't recommend anyone play Nunu support. It's a terrible version of a roaming support. His in-lane presence is weak, especially against range supports, whether it be Lux, Bard, or Senna. He's going to struggle a lot. Lux E is her most consistent ability, which is why you max it first. Plus per level, more damage, bigger slow, lower cooldown. Your Q is only more damage per level. That's why you always max E first, Q second, and W last on Lux. Their team's pretty tanky. As long as Kayn goes Red Kayn, we should be fine though, so it's whatever. Red Kayn will be able to slice up the Nunu Zac, their 4 melee front lines really well. All we have to do is position behind at least one person on our team, ideally multiple people, so we can land a big multi-target W. I'll focus my hits on the Jhin. You want to focus your hits on Lux on a singular person instead of both of them. That way you can kind of poke them down. See how Nunu's going to lose all of his HP from that. Down he goes. Took a lot of damage there. He was trying to pressure me really hard. The second he turns around, we can put 3 or 4 autos in him for him landing 1 auto against us. It's just him playing way too aggressive. Lux's level 1's really strong. People gotta respect it. You want to learn how to hover your cursor after you click. That way you can consistently land your E. Or at least more consistently land it. He's playing really safe. He's giving up almost all of the CS just to dodge skill shots here. He's going to go in for that minion, obviously. And we land the E, even though he's on fleet speed up and crit speed up. From his 4th shot there. Found the Jhin. 0 follow-up from Caitlyn. It is what it is. I don't think she really needs to reset here. I guess she wants to buy a longsword. Need to get down to a defensive ward. I'll put it right there. Your E is a little bit more mana intensive than your Q, but it's much more consistent. Whenever they go in for a last hit, or they're standing still to auto attack or use an ability, is when you're going to want to do it. I'm going to pressure him with an auto here. So he goes in. We'll see if we can hit it. We might just have to go for Nunu here. Okay, there's the shield. Now we'll put autos on Jhin as he's trying to back away. He's getting hit by me and the Caitlyn. Time to use Biscuit. When you're below half health, half mana, that's when you want a Biscuit. I could flash Q him. As long as Caitlyn follows me up, she most of the time isn't following up on really anything. Could definitely kill him though, 100%. Goes in for the last hit. He's playing so far back, it's insane. He's down a lot of CS. Over a whole wave of minions. He does not want to get poked. Go ahead and use our other biscuit and potion. I want to be able to survive the gank. She really shouldn't be backing here at all, but it is what it is. Oh well, this Caitlyn is not very aggressive. I might start roaming a lot. Got him caught out in our E. Go ahead and flash that. Got the snare. I do die. It's not a horrible trade though, 1 for 1. I do plan on roaming. Generally on Lux you don't roam because she's low mobility, but if you find yourself in a situation where you have an 80 carry, you're spoon feeding them. You're pushing the enemy 80 carry off of the minions constantly. You're carrying the lane and they're pretty much just on autopilot. That's when you know you should be 100% roaming. And when you're ready to start roaming, you want to have boots and a dark seal. Boots dark seal lets you get really high value from it. Although it's risky to roam on Lux due to lack of mobility, her roams have a lot of heavy-duty CC and kill potential. I don't plan on playing for this Caitlyn at all. It's such a waste of time. Landing snares, she doesn't even use Q. I land snares, she doesn't use trap. I land snares, she's so far away. It's just kind of pointless. Now sure, we are getting a lot of gold from support items. It's not like, oh, we're falling behind. At the same time, we can achieve a higher value than what we're able to there. Miss the E slow. We got to walk this guy down. Get the W on Irelia. Hold on to snare for a second. Land the Q once he's firmly standing still. Irelia misstun there. That's a bit of an oof. Auto attack E point blank range. The shorter range you're throwing a skill shot on any champion, the harder it is for the enemies to dodge it. Because it's getting there faster. So since we are point blank range, we could drop E essentially on ourselves. It gets there really fast. Here, versus all the way out. And we were able to get our team a kill. Crash the wave, force their jungler top versus going bot. And having Caitlyn do little to nothing in terms of follow-up. Now, if your teammate isn't following you up, they're probably not comfortable on the champion, the role, or whatever. Blaming them and like typing at them in chat, typing to them in chat doesn't really do anything. I wonder where their mid laner is. I kind of need oracles here. Is Victor going to hit 6 here? I don't know. We got some damage on him. 2 gold from our support item there. 2 stacks of our gold, so 40 there. Go bot side. Probably get early tier 2 boots. Typically you'd finish loots before you grab tier 2s. In this case, nah. Once you're level 6, even if you're a duo laner or your AD carry isn't following you up, a lot of times you can get solo kills on Lux once you're 6. You have enough damage. He stands still as the auto. We land it. Got him with the slow. Couldn't reach him with the last auto. Caitlyn did follow up there somewhat. It wasn't quite enough. It's whatever. Go ahead and use Biscuit. We're half health. See if this is warded. Nope. No control ward. Zac mid. We should be safe to take this then. We get our E slow down. Hold a minute for as long as possible. And then we pop it. It's a slow while they're in it the whole time. Plus, once you end it, it's a slow for 1 second. So you really want to let them boil in your E for as long as possible. Gotta put an E right there. Yeah, later, Yon. We're out of here, buddy. Nice and deep. Yon has tier 2 boots. Yon normally goes tier 2 boot rush. Berserk's attack speed interacts with his kit. I think it's his cooldowns. Let's go ahead and get tier 2 boots. We'll rush Sorks. Get a big chunk of this. We've got pretty solid items right now. Once your support item is giving you 3 free wards, swap to oracles, and then level 9 you're going to swap to Farsight Alteration. I am level 6, so I could go bot and pop some solo kills. Or I could go top here real quick. Their support's roaming anyway, so the Jhin has tier 2 boots as well, so landing skill shots is going to be more challenging. You may say, why Irelia is fed? She doesn't need you to fight Jax, which is true. That's fair. I would go mid because that's closer to my lane. Like I said, the issue is it's a fed Yone, and I don't trust my Victor. We get the Q, we'll hold him in that for as long as we can. I didn't think I needed to R, but maybe I needed to. Okay, cool. I was kind of hoping I didn't need to there. I want to soak this XP with her. We both get the majority of the total. And I also want to use support item on turret since I'm already here. This should force Zac here or force Zac bot side. Let's see, he doesn't look okay, so he is over here. We need to get away from them. He's really trying to close that distance. Irelia might watch me die here. We get the Q. Big stun by Irelia. Zac screwed. Yeah, down he goes. Not bad. I have R here if she lands stun. She lands stun. And that is a kill. Very sick. Go ahead and hold E here. I was waiting for the range minions to get here. My R must have swiped 2 of the range creeps, though. I have 2 more gold stacks for my support item. Caitlyn probably doesn't even know why I left bot side. If you have an 80 carry that you have synergy with, you guys can get kills in lane together. They're following up on what you're doing. Stay in lane. But if you know you're not going to be able to get anything done, once you can reset, get boots and Darkseal, then you don't really have to go back. Unless it really makes sense to. Jhin having tier 2 boots. It doesn't really make sense for me to stay bot when his support's perma roaming. Nunu supports a bad version of Rammus support. Nunu is really underpowered in a lot of ways. He's a decent jungler, but in any other position, they've gutted him. Absolutely gutted him. He's somewhat viable mid, but outside of that, jungle mid, wouldn't really recommend the champion. It's so troll to play in bot lane or top lane. Yon's not a full item yet. Your E gives you vision. Let's see. Nothing in there. Just looking for a control word realistically. Your E is always pretty much the start of your combo, EQR. Unless they don't know you're there, in which case you can QER. Lead in with a Q like this. I missed everything. He flashed. Neither one of them had phase rush, so I could drop exhaust and set everything up. I wove the snare. That's a double R, and that guy's dead. Couldn't save the Kayn there, unfortunately. I don't know where my shield went. Maybe I didn't even use it. I don't want to go fight Zac. Support items finished, so hitting turrets now doesn't really do anything for me. I don't get gold out of it. Wow, 1 E, 1 shots the back line. Power of Darkseal. Gotta get out of that. Mid lane, it's Irelia now. She can react better to what I'm doing than this Victor. Victor, Caitlyn are probably too... Well, I would probably just say Irelia is one of the stronger players on this team in terms of who to play around. She can easily follow up with point and click dashes. He doesn't know we're here, so we can lead him with a Q instead of an E. But now that he sees us, I'll lead in with an E. Missed my Q even though he was slowed. He pulls me back. That's kind of annoying. Whip out the ER. I'm not sure if I hit Yon with the R, but I did something there. Very strange fight. It's time to reset and get complete item, I'm thinking. Your E starts going on cooldown once you first throw it. So you see we leave it here and it's on a 2-second cooldown instead of 7. Lux's kit is completely baked around leaving your E sitting there for as long as possible to maximize the slow. There's no reason to use your E early unless they're about to jump or flash out of it. It's the only reason to activate early, essentially. Or if you need the damage to immediately kill them to save yourself for an ally. Go back this Kayn up. He's not a full item, neither is Zac. He's got a level advantage. QEW with the R. Tell you what, Kayn didn't do much there. He just died fast. Block these guys off. Yon's going through the pit. That was really weird that Yon did that. Guys are chasing heavy. We'll go back mid. Oh, we have shutdown. Gotta stay alive. We'll play around the Irelia. Get a ward over here. Sweep this out. Nice. I can get a deeper ward. R's doing 532 damage. Pretty solid. That is about a third of someone's health at the moment alone. Got the slow into Q snare. Oh, that was kind of wild. Flash dash. The E slow is a whopping 45% now, so it's hard for them to kind of walk out of my snare. He's tanking the Gromp and me. He's dead. Goodbye, Nunu. Go play back around mid. I'm really low though. I gotta play back. Too far up right now. I should have pathed around the other way. This was kind of risky. Dragon's coming up. Maybe I should just reset. Get my health back. Hey, Jen. So the reason why we threw it where we did, you can tell as he was walking, he was favoring running away like this. So he was walking forward and then he'd step back, walk forward, step back. So when I threw out the Q there, just instinctually, he's probably going to walk into it or just by chance as he's walking back. So I didn't throw it quite neutral or aggressive. I threw it more towards his safety. Need to watch their walking patterns. Kind of figure out where they're going to go. Whoa, that Q missed. Holy crap. That's nutty. Thought that was right on the mark there. Kane's kind of in trouble there. Yon R's him. I have no clue where that guy even went. Got a big E. Yon died apparently. I didn't even see it when he died. Legit didn't see it. Got him with the Q. Down they go. That should be GG's, honestly.
Lux scaling is insane. If you can manage to stay alive on her by default, you kind of win.
She's nasty. It's hard to play against things that outrange her. Zig, Zerath are pretty annoying. But if you are the longest range champion in the game or close to it, it's very, very good right now. Their whole team's short range. Only thing that outranges me is Jin Snare, Jin R, and that alone isn't enough to kill us. Jin R does way more damage the lower and healthy you are. It functions as an execute. So get a ward down where the broken turret is. It's one of the best areas to ward. Extremely far forward vision that people usually don't sweep unless they see you lay it there. Lay that one right there. And since we're on Mej, we're getting 10% bonus movement speed, but we have to watch our spacing and not die. If we die, we'll lose all 10 Mej and thus the 10% bonus movement speed. You see one of them's bot. Play for every dragon. They're up 2 dragons to nothing when we have almost triple their kills. It's wild. Big fight going on top. I'm looking at items. They're both similar in items, but Jack's definitely the stronger champion. Held on to R, knew I didn't need to use it. There's no need there. He actually smited that. Wait, did he smite that? Maybe he just hit it in the back. This is why you laid that ward there. My R definitely couldn't kill him. Might as well hold it. I have flash to get over this wall. This is weird. I don't know why he's standing there. Jin's really far out of position. I'm probably on a ward right now. It's moving faster. Not as fast as me, even with faster boots, because I have Mej. There's nothing to fight here, man. Laying Herald when we just got it, when we have a dead teammate, is not the move. Rock Q into ER. Almost enough to kill. Oh, Zach with the block. Snare E, let's hold a minute. You can't move. Then we reactivate. Big W. Big shield. If that really goes in, I can shield her. You usually want your teammates to be in front of you, is the thing. Just like that. We got off 3 shields there, 2 on Irelia, 1 on Kate, and then we had a snare. Yeah, he's not gonna get anything out of that. So he's really waiting. That's hilarious. My R's up. I could pretty much one tap somebody here. I have Mej. Looks like they're chasing down Caitlyn. Oh man, I don't think I can get to her in time. She's only tier 1 boots as well, so she's not crazy fast. Oh, hey, Jen. ER, pop the E. Oh, I couldn't get off that last auto on the Jin. I was CC'd. He's trying to set up a kill on me, that little rat. These guys are so low, but there's no one over here. I'm gonna leave. It's not worth it. Dragon's coming up. Gotta be live for that.
Tell you what, Jin is lucky. So lucky I don't have
that last auto attack on him there. He's 100% dead. I'll go for Rabadon here. You can go for Zhonya's if they have something to get on you, but they don't. Italian positioning. King can knock him out of the air. They can't kill me. I can stand really far back. Yon has shield bow. Zac has Jack show. So does Nunu. Those guys I can't really one shot if they're full health. Oh, I thought he was gonna dash forward with it. He held. That was smart of him. Hey, Zac. I should have queued him there. I thought he was gonna let it rip early and just outfly my queue, but he really had held there. Wild. You don't want to let Yon hit you with his R. Even if it says his R like stops right here, it'll still count the knock up on you. It's crazy. Hey, friends. There goes all your HP. Oh, there it is. Yep. Yo, Victor, could you kill this guy? Holy crap. I was getting demolished by a 1 HP Yon. Got it. Nice, nice, nice. That's a full stack Mej. I gotta reset. Get out of here. Keep the Mej alive.
People make so many mistakes in a solo queue environment, iron through diamond. As long as you stay alive,
even if you're losing, they will make mistakes and you'll be able to rack up the stacks. Stay alive. Being in a place before anyone else is also pretty good. There's an objective coming up. I already had vision down and I was waiting. Throwing out skill shots where the enemies can't see you is very effective. Because you can see them with your ward, they can't see you, and bam, they get hammered. We'll get a forward ward down on this area again. You don't really want them to see you doing it when you do it though, because then they know. Especially when there's support standing there, it's kind of a waste. Har can't reach. Jax is 1 in 10. Holy crap. 1 in 10 power spike over there. QR. Finish him off with the auto. Very nice. Still have my exhaust. Barrier's okay on Lux, but exhaust is better. Since you're so skill shot heavy, being able to slow their movement speed and reduce their damage is way more useful than a barrier. Barrier doesn't reduce their damage or slow them. The slow itself makes it worth. It lets you land your skill shots. Oh, this guy's really far up. That's an E into R. Got the auto on him. Hopefully Kane can finish the deal there. QE. Let him sit in that for as long as possible. Kane seems scared to finish that. Yeah, walk through that, Yon. He's walking through my E. It's hilarious. They're all running around in this area. They can't get to me though. It's the positioning. Let's throw out an E for vision. We'll also catch the wave with it. I was hoping it was more than just that minion though. We have a teammate in front of us. We're safe. We see where the Zac is. He might walk over here to get the Caitlyn. At least the Zac is. He could definitely solo her at this point. Hey, Jax. Flash QR. That wasn't that effective, but we'll take it. Jax used his flash. I'll use mine. We do not want to die. I'll leave that word where it is. Get him, Irelia. Do it. Oh, she didn't quite get the stun. Yone dodged my Q there with that quick snap back. Let Irelia be in front of us so we can shield her. I'll put a ward right here. They're going to be coming for Baron here in a moment. Could you help him take it? Shield OP, man. Shield very OP. Ours only on a 35-second cooldown. Let's see if I can smite it. Nope.
I was too late. It died so fast.
Got the Rabadon. Pick up Farsight Alteration at this point in a control ward and we're ready to go. You can definitely hold on to oracles on Lux, especially if you're doing a lot of bush cheesing and across the wall cheesing around objectives in particular. Farsight is really good as well though. Really, really solid. As long as you have a control word on you. If you're going to commit to a spot, you don't want to be on a ward. This is a good spot. Let's check with E. Hey, Zach. I'm out of here. I'm not staying for that. I don't think Kane wants to give me blue. He's speeding up off the ward. How do you even crit a ward? That's how Jhin gets his speed ups. Zach can dive me under turret. Turret does nothing to him, so we can't count this as a teammate like being in front of us or whatever. Or we can't stand in front of this and act like we're safe. They're kind of winning, honestly. We're winning so hard, but somehow they're still 4-5, 5-6. Me and Irelia have to keep playing well, or we're gonna have some issues. Gotta get him with the slow. Auto attack Q. I honestly have no clue how my Q missed there, but it did. The Lux Q doesn't start from your center hitbox. It starts out a little bit farther, but still, that should have hit him. We got to get Zanya's now. We'll be getting that shortly. I'm going to swap back to Oracles. I need it so I can do bush cheeses and wall cheeses. Even though we're up in gold, we are not up in objectives at all. 3 dragons to 1. That's kind of rough. Typically, the team that has more kills should be consistently getting the dragons. As long as we show up, they can't fight us for it. Get the snare, EW. Why am I getting run down over here? What is this? QER. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Goodbye, Zach. And I'd say that's GG's right there. Just Jackson, Jhin alive here. Go, Kane, go. He doesn't get it. We land the snare. Let's let him simmer. Boom. Maybe not the best shield in the world. Wasn't expecting him to get that deep on Kate. She probably could have just netted backwards. Killed her really fast. And that's GG's. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken. Lux support. Really freaking strong right now. I'd honestly say pick or ban Lux as a champion. You don't want her getting through. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we had the most in the game on Lux support, guys. That's what I'm saying. It's too strong. Too strong and a lot of fun. For damage taken, we had taken highly minimal. That's good though. We don't want to be frontlining. For runes, solid value. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kingsticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.